All right, I got this Keppi Pro 1000 adjustable weight bench about a month ago because I wanted to add an adjustable weight bench to my new garage gym. Now, I previously reviewed 4 different adjustable weight benches here on my channel, and I'll leave a link to those in the description. But I plan on this bench living in this gym, so I had to do a lot of research to have confidence that I like it even before my review. And here it is. First of all, this isn't my indoor stowaway bench, so I needed this bench to be nice and heavy so we could feel confident doing a wide variety of exercises on it like bench step-ups, box jumps, and obviously our heavier chest lifts that go beyond a set of dumbbells. This Keppi Pro 1000 weighs 50 pounds and has a maximum load capacity of 1200, so it fits the bill of what I was looking for, and the build quality is on point. All but one of the benches that I previously reviewed weighed under 30 pounds. And if you watch my previous reviews, you've heard me rave about that Fitness Reality 2000 XL bench because of its size and weight. This bench is similar in that it feels more like the commercial benches that you use in your LA Fitness, Export, and other franchise gyms out there. It's solid. It doesn't shake. It doesn't slide. It feels grounded. And I felt like that's something that a garage gym like this should have. Now, as far as size goes, this is a pretty big bench suited for those both big and small. It's 52 inches long when flat, 50 inches tall when in the fully upright position, and has a nice wide seat sitting at 10 inches wide and 13 inches long with a 2.5-inch gap between the seat and the backboard. I measured the wood of the backboard under the leather, and it's a 1/2 inch thick. Now that backboard is also 10 inches wide and has 5 inches of space from the top edge of the backboard and the top edge of the single support running down the middle. Now this is different. Most benches tend to have 2 support beams running down the back, so this is a first for me to see. The support beam is 3 inches wide, so there are 4 inches of space between the edge of the back pad and the post with 3 bolt connections. Now I'm not sure about how I feel about this, because back in the day, you could come across a bench like this with a broken backboard from a blunt blow from either a box jump or a weight or something hitting it, and that was always a concern of mine, as you heard me talk about in some of my other reviews. But as far as I can tell, I feel like this bench is going to be okay just by the design that I see in it. Now, when it comes to adjustments, you got a bunch of them, 12 to be exact, and I love that they labeled them all. You've got a -10 and -20 degree decline position, your normal flat bench position, and then another 9 incline positions that range from 10 all the way up to 90 degrees where you hit that military press position. One thing that I really like about this bench is that it has these spring pin locking mechanisms that lock the backboard position in. Now here's why. Sometimes when I'm picking up my Fitness Reality bench and moving it around back there in the backyard, it feels like I'm at risk of that backboard swinging around and banging my fingers. And that's something that I always think about when I'm picking that bench up, because it's so heavy and that backboard seems like it could do some serious damage if it ever catch one of my fingers. Now the seat on this guy has 3 positions for adjusting: flat, +10, and +20 degrees for your decline and ab work. And it also has that same spring pin locking system that the backboard has. It also has a removable leg attachment, and you can adjust the bottom leg foam rollers vertically 3 times with these little holes. And you could also use the release dial to adjust the attachment horizontally 3 times, so they've given us a lot of flexibility for varying body sizes. Now the last detail I want to mention about the bench before I give my final thoughts is that it has 2 small wheels on the back and also a handle on that leg attachment that allows you to move the bench around when you need to do so. Now here are the things that I really like about this bench. Number 1, it's big and solid and feels just shy of feeling like one of those commercial grade benches that you find at the gym. I also like that the adjustment points are labeled, and it has so many adjustment points for the backboard, so it's really easy to dial in exactly where I want to use it for myself or anyone else I have over here getting it in. Now I'm a fan of the leg attachment because it's detachable and has the top rollers that make it easier to use for the decline exercises. Overall, so far, I'm really digging this bench, but there are a couple of things that I'm not digging so much. So let me go ahead and get into those real quick. Now this first one, a lot of y'all are probably wondering about because I haven't brought it up yet, and that's the price. This bench costs $279, and that doesn't really fit the balling on the budget mission that you hear me talking about here on my channel very much. But at the same time, every now and then, I've seen it on flash sale for less than $200. I believe this bench should cost around $230. It doesn't, and it is what it is. The next thing is the leather. Keppi listed as soft, high-grade leather, and maybe that's where some of the extra cost comes into play. But the issue I have is that it's not tight on the back padding, so it moves around a little. And if you do box jumps on this bench, it feels like it may end up ripping away at the seams at some point in the future. So far, those are my only two gripes about this bench, but I've done a bunch of bench reviews, and if you want to see some more comparisons, check this link out right here. Love and peace, everybody. Ow. Damn, bang my knee.